I'm trying to explain a bit of how the economy works. One of the
Thank you
issues
so
which
much.
is it may help.
Our economy is stronger than the American economy.
Our economy was weak before we got to the point of these threats from President Trump.
Okay, but you acknowledge that the consumer would pay more at some point.
Well, the consumer is already paying more.
It seems to me you might have gotten even worse with this guy because he looks a little bit more sane, or his affect is a little bit more sane, but it seems like it's going to be the same results.
Here's what scares me about Mark Carney. He's a board member of the World Economic Forum. He's a globalist with 3 passports. He left Canada decades ago to become the head of the central bank in England. I don't think he's lived in Canada in more than 10 years. His wife continues to live and work in New York City. I think that's actually where he hangs out. He was installed as our prime minister. No Canadian has ever voted for him. He's never won elected office. The vote that put him in, children as young as 14 were allowed to vote in the Liberal primary. Foreign citizens were allowed to vote. This guy was immediately catapulted to prime minister. He hasn't been vetted. He's made public statements about he's going to double down on woke. He's not going to follow America's path. He used to run a mini BlackRock called Brookfield Asset Management, where he would push ESG into any companies they manage. It was like Larry Fink of BlackRock, just a little bit smaller. I would say the closest comparison is Larry Fink of BlackRock. BlackRock Mini, called Brookfield, just acquired Canada.